Daddy Longneck is a specimen of virality, a hip-hop artist, a seemingly nice but idiotic character within the social media realm, the latter two of which we'll touch on later in this video. And this guy has somehow become a social media influencer with multiple uploads to World Star Hip Hop, millions of followers, girls, money, connections, when other artists with raw talent now suffer because they're overlooked by idiots like Daddy Longneck. You are bringing your girl out to the bar, but this guy is taking her home. Luckily for us, as I was filming this and jumping into this video, Longneck decided to release a track on his own, his first solo release on World Star Hip Hop, as if no one in his friend group has told him yet that he is untalented.
Litty, 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 like a tinny, tinny. Litty, 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 like a tinny, tinny. Litty, 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 litty.
I will say this, the beats used in these productions are never that bad. They have good production, good mix and mastering, and they have such good potential, but they're bought out by artists like this.
Litty, 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 like a tinny. Litty, like a tinny. Litty, litty, like a tinny. Litty, like a tinny. Litty, litty, like a tinny. Litty, like a tinny.
I'm gonna be honest, this is branding at its absolute peak perfection. I want you to close your eyes, I want you to bring it into a zen, and I want you to visualize what I'm about to tell you. A gas station in the middle of Modesto, nothing as far as the eye can see on either side. You got Daddy Longneck leaning up against the side right next to that weird little ice cooler. He has a Mountain Dew in his left hand, some bugle horns in the right hand, and he's just chilling. Time a chick gets out of her Mini Cooper to fill up, he's harassing her, and life's good. He just got out of class. You're playing Xbox with your homies. It's after 3 o'clock on.
They used to call me skinny. Yeah. Got my hoes and clothes, and you ain't fucking with me. Daddy Longneck, I'ma take your bitch. Lots of jealous ass.
Titty meat or boob meat isn't really anything like that. But let me know in the comments below. Are you an ass guy or are you a titty man? You know, this is a good poll that I think could really help society out. Women, do you rather have a fat ass or would you rather have big old honking titties?
Ass haters always talking shit. Damn Longneck, you got them hoes in check. She want baby and a gravy, baby. I just
You have the gas station. Only wants the neck. He always has condoms because I'm assuming, as you assume that I'm assuming, he doesn't get no puss, which makes perfect sense.
Litty, 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 like a tinny. Litty, 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 like a tinny.
Imagine getting a call by your manager to come out for a shoot, and the call goes, ring, 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 ring. Hello? Yeah, Amanda, I got a shoot for you. It pays about $200 for the day. I think you'd absolutely love it. You got the tits, Amanda. I need you to do this. It's a great opening marketing. It's going to be great. Oh, okay. Who's it? Is it a music video? Like, are we doing it with, like, Blueface? No. Remember that weird untalented skinny kid? Yeah, he's going to pour milk on her tits.
Litty, like a tinny. Litty, like a titty. Litty, litty, like a tinny.
Oh. It's something I can see getting trapped in my head. If you guys didn't know this, he is with Shrimp Gang, which is a part of Supreme Patty, who's a marketing genius and branding genius in himself. But what I call this kind of content is like the P.T. Barnum, the PTB content. It's like PTB content. That's a good one. P.T. Barnum content. If you guys haven't watched the movie, he's the guy that kind of originated the whole freak show idea of monetizing people's random freakiness. It's people that were born a certain way, have a weird talent, or just create content that kind of piques the interest viewer because you're like, what the fuck am I watching? Imagine a woman with a beard, with this, I haven't shaved, but imagine a woman with this kind of thing, right? You're gonna watch that. Like, who wouldn't watch that? In this next clip, you're gonna see Daddy Longneck on an interview with a well-known YouTube interviewer, hip-hop interviewer. And so we're just gonna kind of look through some of the things he says just to show you that the guy's an idiot.
Doctors ever said anything to you? Nurses said anything to you? You know, school nurse? Family doctor?
They couldn't find out why I was skinny and shit. Like,
I haven't changed any of my dietary physical or any of my daily routine up really. Like, I don't know why I'm getting so thin, man. Like, I'm getting taller but thinner. My muscles not really showing. Do you know what's going on? Rad, bro. Let me get you some OG Kushberry stank, man. That's the only possible explanation for him not really understanding what's going on.
How old were you when you lost your virginity?
Shit, I was like fucking like, let me say, I'd say about 8.
FBI, open up! What the fuck?
The girls, you know, like, they're just something else, you know, like, they know how to. I got caught, you know, like, in like a bathroom stall and shit, like, doing it and stuff, like, so, you know, like, I've been doing it, you know, for you know, a while now, you know, like.
Poo. Woo-hoo. When I was 7 and 8, I swear, I didn't even know girls pooped. I had no idea a girl was capable of defecating, of like actually creating poop. And this guy is saying he lost,
Yeah, fucking 7, that's crazy.
Now, do you remember how it happened? Can you take us back to that moment?
I honestly don't remember, like, and like I've been, you know, like through a lot, you know, so, you know, like I don't even remember, but you know, like all I remember is just losing my virginity.
This is exactly the answer you get from a kid who's zero puss. It's like the answer you get from like a little kid who's like 13 and you're like, bro, where's your girlfriend? And they're like, oh, you don't know, she goes to a different school. Like, it's so crazy. This is so funny. Like, I know he's gotten it now. I know he's gotten it now. Like, all good for him. But like, this is the answer you get from a kid who's literally never had puss. Spot on when you look up, what do little kids say when you ask them if they're a virgin? Like, he looked up on Google the exact answer, and that's what he wrote down.
I got like a few kids out there and shit, like I was just, you know, getting it in and shit, like busting, you know, nuts after nuts and shit.
What? What the fuck?
So, you know, like they just told me and then I never seen them again.
Like, I can't believe they believe this. I can't believe they believe that I was piping in the first grade. Mom, I made it. Yeah. They think I was slaying the puss. Got you, Mom. You worked. It worked. Yeah, everything you said, I said it, yeah. We move on to another song here. This one is Next Up. And it sounds something like this.
Shawty lit the neck, cause we next up. Shawty wanna fuck, cause we next up.
Get it? Do you get it? Next Up. Because their oddity is if you can notice, hey, just notice the neck, man. It's a little weird, you know? It's fucking awful. We'll look a little further, okay? We'll look a little further. Like, if you see these two boys in the food court, your girl's soaking through her panties, you don't know what to do, you're freaking out, you're looking left and right, they're fans running at them, the necks are just screaming at you.
Shawty wanna fuck, cause we next up. Shawty sub me up, cause we next.
That's my point. Did you guys see her tongue? It's Ripley, believe it or not, in the age of 2019. Supreme Patty was looking through the history books of like, what can I take and make famous again? And he's like, people used to pay a quarter, which was like half of their yearly income, to see people with crazy tattoos. But nowadays, tattoos isn't what sells tickets, right? So he's like, next. What's going on here is quite impressive. They built an empire. I'm more impressed with Supreme Patty. As for the hip hop industry, had they stayed on Instagram, made the content they were making, the PBT content, PTB content, it would have been fine. But the fact that they're memeing with rap, it's horrible music. They're wasting opportunities for artists that could possibly be in those positions. With a condition like his, if he did not make it on social media, I really don't know what other job he would have been able to hold down fully. I don't know the extent of what he goes through. Dumb little videos and pour milk on titties. That's fine. People are gonna watch that 100%. As for the video, they're definitely fun. They're definitely funny. It's definitely that Ripley's Believe It or Not. Like, it brings you in because you're like, what's going on here, right? Like, that's totally fine. It's not good. There's your video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure to hit the subscribe. Follow me on all my medias and all that stuff. It'll all be linked below and on the screen. And for anything else you guys want to see, link it down below. I have so many videos coming more like this. I do have fun making these kinds of videos, so